Whether you're a longtime fan or someone just joining the hype, One Punch Man Season 3 looks ready to deliver everything viewers have been waiting for. Epic fights, clever writing, and heart. The legacy of this series has always been its ability to balance parody and passion, humor and heartache. This season feels like the payoff fans have been dreaming of since that first iconic punch. As the premiere date approaches, excitement continues to build across the globe. Get ready for laughter, action, and emotion, because the hero who can end any fight in one punch is finally back in action. Wrestling fans, this one's going to sting. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, will not be appearing at TNA Bound For Glory 2025. Yeah, you heard that right. One of the biggest names ever connected to TNA won't be walking down that ramp for their biggest pay-per-view of the year. According to reports from Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, Styles is officially ruled out of the event. The news hit fans like a thunderclap, especially after rumors started swirling that Styles might make a surprise return to his old stomping grounds. After all, Bound for Glory isn't just another show. It's TNA's version of WrestleMania, and a missing AJ Styles leaves a big void in that lineup. Now, let's talk about what led to this announcement. AJ Styles was last seen tearing it up in the ring at WWE's Crown Jewel event in Perth, where he faced John Cena in yet another instant classic. The match reminded fans why he's still considered one of the most technically gifted and charismatic wrestlers in the world. But, according to insiders, that match also took a lot out of him. Sources suggest that Styles might be focusing on recovery and a lighter schedule going forward. While TNA fans were hoping for at least a cameo appearance, it seems the timing just didn't work out for the phenomenal one to make that nostalgic return. However, there's still a glimmer of hope. Reports indicate that Styles may have pre-recorded a message that could be played during Bound for Glory. If that happens, it would be a fitting nod to his legacy with the company that made him a global star. Remember, AJ Styles is TNA history. His matches in the early 2000s helped define an entire era of wrestling. From his rivalries with Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels to his iconic reigns as world champion, Styles' name is practically woven into the fabric of TNA's success. Even a short message from him would be enough to send fans into a nostalgic frenzy. For newer fans who might not know, AJ Styles was one of TNA's cornerstone talents during the company's golden years. Long before he became a WWE champion, Styles was the face of the X Division, delivering mind-blowing, high-flying matches that set new standards for in-ring performance. His innovative moves, storytelling ability, and athleticism made him a household name among wrestling fans long before his WWE debut. It's no exaggeration to say that without AJ Styles, TNA might never have reached the level of global recognition it once enjoyed. His bond with the promotion is both emotional and historical. TNA executives reportedly wanted to make Bound for Glory 2025 a celebration of the company's past, present, and future. Bringing back names like Styles, Kurt Angle, and even Samoa Joe was a major goal. While Angle and Joe have both expressed interest in appearing in some capacity, Styles' absence will be deeply felt. Insiders say TNA had planned a special segment honoring its early legends, and AJ's presence would have made it complete. Still, even if he's not there in person, fans can expect the event to pay tribute to his legacy one way or another, because TNA simply wouldn't be what it is today without him. As for Styles himself, sources close to WWE confirmed that he remains under an exclusive contract, meaning any outside appearances must be approved by the company. That makes surprise cameos like a Bound for Glory return complicated, if not impossible. WWE has been protective of its top-tier talent, especially with AEW and TNA gaining renewed attention. So while fans love the idea of a for one night only crossover, it's not as simple as it used to be. Styles has always expressed respect for his TNA roots, but business obligations often make those nostalgic reunions harder to pull off. Meanwhile, the buzz around Bound for Glory 2025 is still electric. The card features some of the most exciting matchups TNA has put together in years. And with the company's resurgence in storytelling and production quality, fans have high expectations. There's also a talk that other big names, both past and present, could make surprise appearances to fill the gap left by Styles. Some insiders are teasing that a few WWE alumni who recently went free agent might be stepping into the spotlight. So while Styles' absence is disappointing, Bound for Glory still promises to deliver major wow moments. The wrestling community's reaction online has been a mix of disappointment and understanding. Longtime fans have flooded social media with appreciation posts for AJ's contributions to TNA, sharing clips of his iconic matches and emotional promos. Many acknowledge that Styles has already given his heart and soul to wrestling and deserves a lighter workload. Still, the emotional connection runs deep. For many fans, Bound for Glory without AJ Styles feels like a reunion missing its star guest. It's a reminder of how influential he's been, not just in TNA, but across the entire wrestling world. In the end, AJ Styles' absence at Bound for Glory 2025 doesn't erase his legacy, it reinforces it. He's a living legend, a performer who helped shape modern wrestling into what it is today. Whether he's in the ring or not, his fingerprints are all over the DNA of TNA. If a pre-taped message does air, it'll likely be heartfelt, reflective, and maybe even hint at one last appearance down the line. Until then, fans can relive the countless classic matches that made him phenomenal. Bound for Glory 2025 might not feature AJ Styles in person, but his spirit and his impact will absolutely be felt. Looking ahead, both TNA and WWE seem to be entering exciting new eras. For TNA, Bound for Glory is a statement, proof that the company is still alive, thriving, and ready to recapture its former glory. For AJ Styles, it's another chapter in a career defined by passion, excellence, and respect. Whether he's wrestling in a sold-out arena or sending a message from afar, his presence commands attention. Fans may be disappointed today, but one thing's for sure, when AJ Styles eventually does decide to revisit TNA, even briefly, it'll be one of those unforgettable wrestling moments that reminds everyone why he's called the Phenomenal One. So as Bound for Glory weekend kicks off, fans around the world will tune in, hoping for surprises, nostalgia, and maybe, just maybe, a glimpse of AJ Styles. Even if he's not there, his influence will echo through every match, every chant, and every highlight reel that celebrates TNA's history. It's a bittersweet moment, but also one filled with pride. Because no matter where he wrestles, AJ Styles will always belong to the fans who watched him rise from a young high flyer to a global icon. Bound for Glory 2025 might miss his presence, but it will never forget his legacy.